What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic, and as you can see, I am not alone today. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife!
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Oh my goodness. I am ready to be embarrassed today. So today we are doing the special thank you video for 10,000 members in the Fanbase. We're finally getting around to it. And we're going to do some Q&A with my wife.
My wife!
Oh boy. So you guys asked a bunch of questions and they're all here on the list, and we're going to go through them one at a time. And we're going to see just how many shades of red I can turn today. So I guess we're going to have some fun with this. Are you ready to have some fun with this?
A lot of fun.
Ready to have some fun. All right. If she's ready, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
You heard her. Fingers up. Because here we go. All right. We have our first question. And actually, there were several people that wanted to ask this question. This question comes from Relentless Intestinal Distress, Abji Boosty, and David Simpson. They wanted to ask my wife, where and how did you meet David?
I met him online.
Believe it or not.
Boring answer. Sorry, you guys.
An online dating site, if you can believe that.
That's the truth.
Okay, our next question comes from Relentless Intestinal Distress, who asks a bunch of questions, actually. What music do you like to listen to? In life, what drives you? What keeps you going? What's most important in a relationship with oneself and with others? What's the most embarrassing thing you know about each other?
Oh boy.
God. Where in the world would you like to visit? What's the secret to a successful marriage? What is David's most annoying habit? And finally, who is the little spoon and who prefers to be the big spoon? That's a lot, isn't it?
Can we take it one at a time, please?
I think we can do that. Let's take this one at a time. So we'll start with, what music do you like to listen to?
I am the most boring music listener, everybody. I literally listen to what's on the radio. Country, pop, top 20, that's it. Sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm not as cool as he is.
All right, next one. In life, what drives you and what keeps you going?
This man right here, he's what drives me. He's what keeps me going. He's the reason I wake up every morning, and he is the most important thing in my life.
Wow, I was not ready for that.
There you have it.
Next question. What's most important in a relationship with oneself and with others?
Two basic things, you guys. Honesty, communication. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the key, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I agree with that. Next question. What's the oh no. What's the most embarrassing thing you know about each other? Oh God, here we go.
Nani?
All right, yes, go ahead.
Okay, I think this is going to answer two of Intestinal Distress's questions. His most annoying habit and his most embarrassing thing is he's the world's loudest snorer. Oh my God.
That's the truth.
He can topple down buildings with his snoring.
Ah, jeez. Well, I mean, okay, look, I may be a little loud and a little distressing with my snoring. I understand, but
When you're on tour, people have to draw straws on who gets the room with you.
I know. That's true, actually, and usually, I don't know how this happens, but our drummer is usually the one who ends up with the short straw, and he looks at me, he's like, God damn it, I'm stuck with you again. I'm like, sorry, man. You all drew straws, not me.
Remember that time I brought you earplugs and put them in your bag to give to whoever got to room with you?
That's true, she did. She did. Your most embarrassing thing.
Go for it.
I don't want to.
You can totally embarrass. You know what? Turnaround's fair play. It totally is. Turnaround is fair play.
Oh God. All right. Well, I have snoring. She has something else that comes out the other end, other direction. You
Explosions?
You do have a tendency to pop those air biscuits, don't you? Yeah.
There you have it. Sorry.
Kablam. We'll get complaints from the neighbors.
I don't know if it's your snoring or my gas.
It's one of the two. Where in the world would you like to visit? There's a lot of places.
Oh my God, that's a really good question. I want to go to the other side of the world, go to Asia, go to Europe. I would love to visit, Australia.
Ooh, Australia.
Yeah, very much so, yes.
Australia. How about New Zealand?
Probably.
Yeah?
Not too far away. It's just a hop.
Just a little pod hopper over?
It's a hop. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. It
So,
really is.
Asia, Europe, and
Australia, New Zealand, yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Next question. What's the secret to a successful marriage? We pretty much already covered that.
Yeah, we covered that. Same thing. Honesty and communication. That's it. Easy question to answer.
Yeah, that is so key. It really is the two biggest things. So I absolutely agree with that, and I fully endorse it. We already did that. What is David's most annoying habit? We already did that.
Yep, it's also his most embarrassing
Oh, God.
habit.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
Okay, last question. Who is the little spoon and who prefers to be the big spoon? We've tried it the other way around. It didn't work out too well. Usually I'm the big spoon and you're the little spoon. Usually.
Yes, absolutely.
We've tried the other way and it doesn't work. My hair gets in her mouth and gross. I know, that's gross, right? Okay, we got our next question here from Micah. Micah asks, why do you prefer to sit on the right of David? How important are lyrics to you? And are there songs that you adore that David absolutely refuses to listen to and vice versa? We'll start with the first one. Why do you prefer to sit on the right of David?
Because he's always right.
Nope.
No, that's not. That is not true. It's because she's always right, and that's why she sits on the right, because she's always right. That's the truth. Yeah, trust me.
We will argue about this all day long. We're going to cut it. Both of us are always right, but I want to be on his right.
How important are lyrics to you?
Like I said earlier, I basically listen to what's on the radio, so I'm not the biggest music buff, and I'm completely tone deaf, so lyrics are great. I like to hear a catchy song, but I'm not the biggest music buff. I'm sorry, you guys.
All right, next question is, are there songs that you adore that David refuses to listen to and vice versa?
Okay, I do like my country music. He cannot stand it. So we do not put that on while we're in the car with one another. I don't like Merciful Fate. I don't like King Diamond. I don't like Soilwork. I'm just not into those bands. So unfortunately, he loves to listen to them. He'll listen to Motorhead like for hours and hours on end. I can get through the first 2, maybe 3 hours tops, and then I'm ready to explode. So we have a time limit for that when we take long car rides.
I'll take 2 or 3 hours of Motorhead. I'll take that. What about Misfits?
I'll totally listen to the Misfits all day long.
You like the Misfits?
I do.
There we go. All right, our next question comes from Anyway96, who asks, what's your favorite band/artist that David listens to, and what's your least favorite band/artist that he listens to? I think we already
We just covered this in the last question.
But refresh.
But basically, I really like listening to the Misfits when he's in the car with us, and I don't like Merciful Fate, don't like Soilwork, and don't like King Diamond. Those he can turn off at any time. Done deal.
You heard it here first, folks. All right, our next question comes from Paul Allison, who asks, how do you put up with Dave? That's a great question. I'm kind of curious to hear the answer to this one myself. How do you put up with me?
You're absolutely perfect, so I am completely happy to live the rest of my life with you, and that is it. I love him to death, and he is a great human being. There's nothing really to put up with. He's wonderful and perfect, and I'll keep him just the way he is.
All right, next question comes from Metal Madman, who asks, has David always been this honest and hilarious since you've been married to him?
Do I have to answer?
I'm not hilarious. I'm not hilarious.
He has always been really, really funny. He can take me out of my darkest times and my darkest spaces. And on top of that, he has been this hilarious and this honest. Like, we have always been honest with each other. So yes and yes.
Honest, yes. Hilarious, I don't know about that part. Am I funny?
Oh, you're hilarious. I enjoy it. Hours and hours on end.
Hours of free entertainment.
You got it.
Let me go put on my clown nose. All right, our next question comes from Andy Garcia. He's got a couple questions here. Andy Garcia asks, do you like David's bass playing? What is your favorite film? Do you have kids? Where is a place you've always wanted to travel? We already answered that question.
Yes, we did.
What things do you look forward to each day? Okay, that's a lot. LOL. Yeah, it's okay. All right.
Let's start with one at a time,
with one.
Please.
Yeah, we'll do one at a time.
One at a time.
So here we go. First one. Do you like David's bass playing?
I absolutely like his bass playing. He is a phenomenal and astounding bass player.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I wouldn't even go that high. I think I'm just pretty good. Okay, next question. What is your favorite film? That's a good question. What is your favorite film?
I
got The
absolutely love Dead Poet Society.
Really?
Hands down favorite film. I could watch that all day long.
I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't even know that. That's news to me. Really?
Really.
Huh. Okay, cool. Where's the place you've always wanted to travel? You already answered that. Europe, Asia.
Yes.
Australia.
New Zealand and Australia.
New Zealand?
Yes. You forgot, do we have kids?
I skipped over that one. Okay, I guess we're going to answer that. Do you have kids?
No, that is something very, very, very close to our hearts. We've tried for a number of years and it just hasn't happened for us. We are working on that. A little bit of science and a lot of love is going to help us with that one.
Yep. What things do you look forward to each day?
I already answered that question. This man right here.
Oh, no. There's gotta be other things that you look forward to each day.
Yeah.
Like what?
You.
Other things besides me.
My work.
You like your work.
I love going to work.
That's
each
true.
day.
She does.
It's
love
my
going to
favorite thing in the entire world when it comes to next to him. I will literally. I'm a workaholic. Sorry, guys. That's the reason why I don't listen to a lot of music. It's the reason why I don't have the kind of hilarity and stuff that he has. Is I'm always busy. I'm always either on the road or working.
All right, next question comes from Patron 40 Silver, who asks, oh God, what score do you give David as a husband? Explain, please. Now remember, 10 is unobtainable. 10 is perfection. There's always room to improve. So no 10s.
That's not fair.
That's the deal.
Okay. 9.6. 9.6.
9.6.
Yep. I feel good about that number.
Oh, how dare you! Are you gonna tell them why?
Let me explain.
Oh God.
Why?
I can't give him, you're right, I cannot give him a perfect score because then he won't strive to be better. And if I gave him something even close to a 10, he'd be like, okay, that's pretty good. He'd settle. 9.6?
9.6 is pretty close to a 10.
Yeah, but you can hit 9.8. You have stuff to work for.
I always have stuff to work for.
But he is absolutely an amazing husband, and he works hard every single day to keep me happy, so I cannot complain whatsoever. He is absolutely an amazing husband. I still love you.
6.3 is what I would give myself.
What about rating me as a wife? Good thing they didn't ask that question. You'd be in trouble.
Next question. All right, next question comes from APEC, who asks, have you played an instrument before?
Yes, I did. Back when I was in elementary school, I played violin, and I absolutely sucked. And I actually broke my arm that year, and I think my parents secretly were really, really happy because I couldn't play the violin anymore because I was that bad. I think they looked forward to the fact that I had a cast on for 8 weeks and couldn't be a part of the music program anymore.
There you go. AdRock1011 asks, what goes in your perfect salad? Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff that goes in a good salad.
I really like a salad that has my favorite's like a strawberry field salad, add cilantro with a raspberry vinaigrette.
That's good stuff. What else do you put in there?
It has to be a spinach-based salad, cilantro, strawberries, carrots, some radishes.
Egg?
No egg. Ew,
No egg?
Don't put egg in I hate egg in my salad. Bean sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, I like those things. Pretty simple.
Pretty simple. Any protein in there?
Nope.
No grilled chicken?
Nope. I can go veggie. He can't.
I can't do that. I'm a carnivore. Sorry, I gotta have my meat.
He's a man!
I'm a man!
I'm a man! All right, next question comes from David. How do you pronounce that? Hages?
I have no idea.
Heijs. Okay, well, we'll still go with David. David asks, if your wife cooks, do you also rate the dishes? Nope.
I don't cook that often, you guys. He's actually an astounding cook in the family. He's amazing. I would give his dishes anywhere between an 8.5 and a 9.9 on certain ones. So
9.9?
9.9. There are some dishes he creates that you literally, he could not, if you tried to improve upon him, he'd actually make them worse.
What would you give a 9.9? I want to know this. Like, what do I cook that you would give a 9.9?
Your prime rib.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Your barbecue sauces. He makes the most amazing barbecue sauces you have ever tasted. Except for the honey jalapeno one, it's too spicy for me. But literally, he makes the best sauces to go with food. His asparagus with like this Dijon cream sauce that goes over it.
Oh, that's good.
Die for.
That is good.
So
I do like that.
I really only cook a few dishes that he will actually like and eat. Most of the stuff I make, I usually make for myself because he's not the type of person who likes vegetarian dishes.
Yeah, but you make a killer pad thai though. Her pad thai is amazing.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I would give her pad thai a 9.7.
Whoa, that's a high score.
Very high score. I feel good about that score.
I feel good about that score.
And I am not going to tell you why, because that would mean I have to give up her secret to how to make it. I'm not going to do that. All right, next question comes from Laredo Isn't So Bad, who asks, being a woman yourself, what do you think of all the international female rock bands, in particular the girls of The Warning, that are currently taking over a once male-dominated genre? Do you think women in the U.S. should eventually join in this takeover and help revive this slowly fading American classic?
I have a confession, you guys. I really don't listen to a lot of his videos.
You what?
Sorry, you guys. So I've never heard The Warning. I think I've listened to 7 of Dave's total videos from YouTube, and that's 7, maybe 8.
She's busy. She doesn't really have a whole lot of time for YouTube.
But I do like some of the old classic female rock musicians. Vixen, Janet Gardner.
Well, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
What about Joan Jett?
Joan Jett, yeah.
Like Joan Jett?
Yeah.
The Runaways?
I don't know about the Runaways.
That's Joan Jett's first band.
Yep, don't know much. Sorry, you guys.
No, well, that's okay. But do you think the U.S. should eventually join in the takeover with women taking over the rock scene?
Hell yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you have it.
All right, next question comes from Aaron Reed, who asks, would you ever consider visiting New Zealand? We are COVID-free.
I think we answered that earlier, but yes, absolutely. That would be one of the best things to go do.
I would love to go to New Zealand for Big Day Out, or Sydney, either one. We've been invited several times. It's just getting the finances together. It's expensive to get the entire band and crew out there. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars probably, and it would not be easy to get us all out there for one show or 1 or 2 shows. So as much as I would like to get out there for Big Day Out, maybe one day, I don't know, but for a vacation,
absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we definitely can make that happen. All right, next question comes from Ted Urbina, and Ted asks, oh, really? Who takes longer doing their hair when you guys go out?
He does.
What?
He does.
No.
Okay, but I have to have a confession here. He has had longer hair a shorter period of time than I have. I can literally put my stuff, curl my hair in like 5 minutes, and I'm done. He takes like a good half an hour because his hair does get really frizzy.
It does.
And so...
And I'm still getting used to using a hair straightener.
Yes, he is. I actually had to buy him his first and teach him how to use it.
It was embarrassing. So you're saying I take longer?
Way longer.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
He told me I have less improvements to do than he does.
That's the truth.
This is true. She does have less improvements. I need a lot of work. All right, next question comes from ABJ Boosty, who asks, do you own a pig farm so David can record the pig sounds he uses in his channel? Did we meet up while I was playing at a gig? Has he ever worn the Kiss makeup?
All good questions, ABJ.
Start with the pig farm, I guess.
Absolutely not. No
Nope.
pig farm. Where do you get those sounds from?
I think I got that sound effect off of YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I did. Did we meet while I was playing at a gig?
That would be a negatory
No.
ghostwriter. We met online.
We met online dating service. Have I ever worn the Kiss makeup?
Yes, he has.
Oh,
We
boy.
actually have an entire bin of Kiss makeup and paraphernalia, the wig, everything. And actually, we went to a hockey game and they wouldn't serve him a beer because they couldn't verify his ID.
I was wearing the Gene Simmons makeup. We're Kings fans, so I went wearing I white faced, and then I went half purple, half black with the demon makeup on, and everybody loved it. Everybody thought it was fantastic until I went to go try to get a beer for the game, and the guy looked at me and was like, I can't serve you because I can't. He looked at the ID and he looked at me and was like, I can't verify it's you. I'm sorry. So I had to drink Pepsi that game. Gross. All right, next question comes from Craig, who asks, oh, really? I don't know if I want to answer this. Before making love, does he say to you, are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Because here we go. No, I don't say that.
He's a spur of the moment type of guy.
I'm more of a, I think I'm more of a Leroy Jenkins kind of guy. I just try to jump right on in there, don't I? Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yes. All right, next question comes from Phil C., who asks, how does it feel living with a celebrity? You don't live with a celebrity.
I don't live with a celebrity. I live with him.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not a celebrity, guys. I'm a musician, granted, but I would not say I'm a celebrity by any stretch. No? No. All right, our next question comes from David Simpson, who asks, what does your wife think of your music taste? What's her favorite bands, etc.?
I think we went over this. He's more hard rock. I'm country and pop. And I can listen to some of his music. I can listen to his Motorhead for about 2-3 hours tops, and then we have to turn it off.
Yep. I like the Misfits, though.
I do like the Misfits.
Who are some of your favorite bands? Who are some of your favorite artists?
Oh, Kenny Chesney, Keith Urban, Blake Shelton. Sorry, Sam Hunt. Those are all country musicians. I'll listen to Michael Bublé and I'll listen to like Taylor Swift. So sorry, you guys. I'm mostly country and pop.
Next question. All right, next question comes from Carl Nieto Weiss, who asks, what's it like living with David? Is he a total grump until he's had his coffee, or is he one of these annoyingly la-di-da hello world types when he gets up in the morning?
Living with him is an absolute dream. I couldn't have imagined being with a better soulmate. Yes, he is a grump when he does wake up in the morning, and
Yes.
we both never drink coffee. And unfortunately for him, I am the la-di-da. I literally wake up out of bed with a pot of flowers and a happy-dappy sunshine face. So,
How do you do it?
and I don't even need the caffeine.
How do you do? Seriously, how do you wake up that early in the morning? And she wakes up at like a god-awful hour in the morning. You wake up usually like around 5 o'clock in the morning.
4:35, yeah.
And she literally jumps out of bed. Good morning. And I'm just like, shut up.
Yep, that's pretty much how he is. But I do it because I love life. And I get to be married to you, so that always makes me happy.
Suck up. All right, next question comes from Antonio Mercado, who asks, what's the biggest difference between your music playlist and David's?
I think we pretty much went over this.
I think we pretty much covered it.
Pop and country, heavy metal, happiness for him, happiness for me.
Metal and rock for me, pop and country for her.
That's it. Easy question.
All right, next question comes from Shane Saunders, who asks, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
One horse-sized duck, because I would love some Peking duck afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be one gigantic Peking duck.
Yes, it would. Yummy, yummy.
That would last us a while.
Not the way you eat.
Oh! Oh!
He has a very healthy appetite.
And it shows, doesn't it?
Nope.
It shows.
Not one bit.
Gotta lose some weight. All right, next question comes from Emil Bavier, who asks, is there any music that you like that David absolutely doesn't like and vice versa?
I think we've gone over this.
Covered that,
you
I
hate
think.
country. I love country. And I don't like your King Diamond and your
Merciful Fate.
Fate. Yep.
And Motorhead. Well, you can take a little bit of Motorhead.
I can take Motorhead.
All right, next question comes from Jason Cart, who asks, since the channel started, are there any reactions that Dave has done that has changed your opinion on a band you previously may not have liked or had an interest in listening to?
Isn't Jason one of like your first?
Yeah. Jason's been one of my biggest supporters, so.
Yeah. Jason, I hate to admit this to you, but literally I've listened to like 7, and I haven't. So, I mean, I do support him 100% in any way he wants, but I just don't have the time to listen to 2 hours worth of YouTube a day. Sorry. And I have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
I'll have to take a vacation sometime and just sit you in front of the computer and have you watch all my videos. Pry your eyes open like that poor robot in Robot Chicken.
No!
All right, next question comes from Fernando Leticia Sabater, who asks, do you like Pearl Jam?
I don't know enough about Pearl Jam to either say I like or dislike Pearl Jam. Sorry, you guys.
All right, this next question comes from Dyslexic Lives Mattress, who asks, does he wake up in the middle of the night mumbling, I wish I could play like Little Jean? Now, maybe you don't know who Little Jean.
I have no idea who Little Jean is.
Little Jean is a girl named Ale, and she is the bass player for The Warning, who I know you don't have any experience with. She's never seen any of the videos, so she has no idea who Little Jean. I'm going to show you some footage of her. She's actually really good. She's 15 now, I think, 15 or 16 years old now, but she started playing when she was like 10. The bass was bigger than her. But she's got moves like Gene Simmons. I kid you not. From what I understand, she's kind of an introvert.
Okay.
Like, she doesn't like being in front of cameras, and she doesn't even like really being in crowds of people. But when she's up on stage, man, it is like watching Gene Simmons. It's pretty without the tongue and the fire breathing and the blood, but like she does the high knee stepping and the lurking and the crouching and stuff like that. It's fun to watch her play, man.
Well, I guess I have some research to do. Sorry I can't answer that question. And no, he does not mumble, I wish I could play like Little Jean. He actually is a phenomenal bass player. He really is.
All right, we have our last question of the day here. This comes from Nas Khan, who asks, how is it being married to a rock star? Also, have you been warned by David? That's a reference for The Warning. That's a little catchphrase.
Oh, sorry.
If not, please check out The Warning. Thanks in advance and have a nice day. Smiley face emoji.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to check out The Warning. And
I think you'd like them. I think you would.
You're going to have to put them on your playlist for me.
I have them on my playlist. We just haven't gotten around to them.
No, we haven't taken a road trip in quite a while.
Actually, it's been a while since we've taken a road trip. We got to take another road trip.
Yes, we
so
do.
I can play some Warning for you.
Perfect.
Now, the first question was, how is it being married to a rock star? Would you call me a rock star?
I would absolutely call you a rock star. He's amazing. He's awesome. But we're just everyday people. He may be on YouTube, and I may be behind the scenes, but he is absolutely a normal, everyday, average Joe.
Yep. That's true. I am. I don't have an ego, rock star ego type of thing. I'm very down to earth, so.
If he had an ego,
she can attest to that.
If he had an ego, he wouldn't be married to me. That's end of story. I can't deal with egotistical jerks.
Well, there you go, folks. That is the end of the Q&A with my wife.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Is this something you'd want to do again?
You know what? I may want to do it again.
Maybe we'll do something different.
You know what? We would love to take your suggestions, guys.
Yeah, give us some ideas what we could do for the next milestone. What should the next milestone be?
20.
20K?
20K.
Okay. So give us some ideas of what you'd like us to do for 20K. You know, maybe, I don't know if you want to do another Q&A session. Maybe,
I think they may have more questions after this Q&A.
That's true, you might. Or maybe there's some other ideas that you guys want to throw out there. Something that we can do together, or maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but definitely give us some suggestions, guys, for when we hit 20K, which, the way things are going, it's not too far away. That's scary. Good Lord, this channel's growing.
thank you for being part of the fan base, you guys.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, guys. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic and Mrs. Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous.
And support each other.
That was really good.
Thanks.
Later. Peace.